All right, welcome in everybody to another daily Japanese study video where I study Japanese every single day and I bring you and Twitch along for the ride. Today, we're keeping it fairly simple, hopefully, with an easy Friday with two Japanese NewsWeb Easy articles and one more Yasashi Asahi Shimbun article. All right. So we got our first one here. That's the Pope. Let's see here. We have Roma Kyoko, which is Kyoko is the Pope.
強行
It was actually kind of funny when we first saw this. Fenwick pointed out that this is Emperor. So this is the Church Faith Emperor. It's the Church Emperor. And that just made me giggle slightly. So Kyoko 乱暴なリーダーたちが世界を壊している。So, Ranbo is new, but leaders are destroying the world. So some type of leaders are destroying, ruining, wrecking the world. So let's see. Ranbo, violence, assault, rowdiness, wildness, running hot, rough, reckless, careless, coarse, rude, wild, and other things. Okay, so Ranbo. That is a new word, so let's go ahead and add it in. Ranbo. Ranbo. There we go. Rambo was Ranbo. That is almost assuredly a mimetic 100,000 people have used before. Okay. Running hot. Okay, let's see. What was the two ones? Rough, reckless. Those kind of feel the same, but sure, we'll add them on. And then the ones we're not saying out loud because of the YouTubes. Okay, you know what? I'll worry about spelling it correctly later. All right. Danbo na rira. So, violent, reckless leaders are ruining the world, are destroying the world. Okay. Some harsh words from the Pope. Okay. Roma Kyoko. Excuse me. Roma Kyoko が戦争をするリーダーたちを批判しました。So, 戦争をする. So, 戦争 was our war. So, leaders that do war を批判しました. What does 批判 mean? I know I've seen this. Judgment, comment, criticism? Oh. I don't know, maybe I haven't. No. Oh no. So, I think this is the part that's familiar. Because we've seen a couple of words that mean like judicial judgment and other types of judgment. Okay, so criticism, judgment. Okay, so he criticized leaders that do war, that are doing war, essentially. Okay, let's check here if we have Hihan inside of Anki. I could click this button to add it. I kind of like writing them out. Ihan. Okay. Okay, no, that is new. Criticism. Judgment. Comment on. Okay. Okay. All right. Where are we? Africa no Cameroon. Cameroon. I actually don't. I've never said that word out loud, so I've never thought about how it's said. Cameroon. Okay, Cameroon で、16日ローマ kyoko no ryo 14世. This is some sort of organization. Uh, yeah, Rio. Oh, wait. No, it's not. No. Right, because that's how they name popes. That's how they name popes. So, Pope Leo the 14th. I don't know how you reign, rule, generation, I guess. Right. Leo the 14th, because he's Pope Leo the 14th. Roma Kyoko no, and there's even a no here that I should have noticed that. Anyways, Leo 14世が話をしました。Okay. リオ、14世は乱暴なリーダーたちが世界を壊していると話しました。そして、壊すのは一瞬だが、直すには長い時間がかかると言いました。Okay, so let's kind of start at the beginning of this bit right here. I think we're good on all of this. So we have our そして, which is our and then. So then, after doing this, then, 壊す, to destroy, to break, demolish, still the same verb as up here, 壊してる. So, 壊すのは一瞬, I don't know this one. 一瞬, for an instant moment, instant. Okay. 一瞬だが. Okay, so this is our ga, but it's I believe it's our conjunction one. So for the moment there's war. No, sorry, not that. For the moment, destroy has okay. This is something that happens in Japanese, but my brain doesn't think it yet. Because we have koatsu, to destroy, to demolish, to wreck, to spoil, to break, to ruin, right? We have no, which is a nominalizer because it's coming after this. And then we have wa, saying that this is our topic. Ishu da. For a moment, or can it be what's a noun version of destruction, I guess? Like destruction, break. Because we're essentially to destroy for a moment. For an instant. As for to destroy. Yeah, destruction. What does that mean? Yep, that is what I'm trying to figure out right now. Ishin for as for destruction, for a moment there is. So, just read it backwards. Just all I need to do to know Japanese is read a sentence, tell the folks that said it to me to stop, and then I have to just flip it all in my head and read it backwards. There's for a moment there's destruction, essentially. Same idea as neko wa doubutsu desu. Yeah, it's literally just X, Y, Y des. But because X was verb, my brain not think. It's literally the very first sentence structure you're taught ever. But anyways, for the moment there is destruction, but to heal, to repair it, law. Uh, he's being poetic though. I mean, I guess he's being a little poetic. Uh, 長い時間 a long period がかかる. Because kakaru can be to, oh yeah, to take, sure, but to hang. Destruction is a moment, is probably closer, you think? Uh, but this is, okay, so this is to heal, to repair, to fix. Uh, uh, because it sounds like destruction is instantaneous, is quick. It takes but a moment. But healing takes a long time, is what I think the gist of the sentence is. They said. Uh, what is kakaru doing here? Uh, kakaru has like 5 bajillion things that it can mean. So it's one of those ones that I see and I go, yep, let's see. Uh, uh, this niwa is a good one to pay attention to, but I understand it fine. Because we have a topic marker. Well, maybe not. I'm gonna try to think through it before we click on the Boon Pro link. Because if this is to repair, to fix, ni wa, because ni wa is as for doing this, as for towards this, as for to this. But let's see if it plays differently. In order to, in regard, yeah, okay. That would be the English way to say that for sure. Yeah, I like how I didn't actually read any of this into here. Okay. As a common particle combination in Japanese, this uses the conjugation in regard to a topic as a function of the particles that combine to make it. Ni wa. Ni highlights that something is for, while wa emphasizes that a generalization or contrast is being made about A. So, uh, okay. So, in order to, in regard for. So for repair is a long time. And then what is this kakaru here? To hang, to come, to arrive, maybe? I could see that. To deal with, I could see that. We're not using it that way. It is in kana, but I think most of these are in kana, right? Well, okay, not most. Uh, well, I mean, this one's in kana, but it doesn't say kana. Anyways, tend to deal with, to handle. Uh, I wonder. Uh, Wakaru means to take a resource, time, money. Oh, okay, okay. So, because I know, God, who was it? It might have been you, pretentious. Was oh look, literally right here, literally right here. Hey, look, to take time. Yeah. Jikan ga kakaru. Uh, look, they literally just. Oh, I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna middle click one of those anymore. Just to take time. So he's literally saying it takes time. Okay. I remember someone saying, and I think it might have been you, that sometimes folks will try to twist kakaru to mean hang in every situation, even if it doesn't necessarily make sense. Roma Kyoko ni tsuite. So in regards to the Pope, トランプ大統領は、私はバカだな。私は強硬的だと思ってない。アイランは国益を持ってはいけない。 教皇はそれを理解しなければならないと話しました。Okay, let's work through this then. Okay, so just the quote bit here. Uh, 私は so as for me, to the Pope, and it is our direct object, so our verb is going to affect it. We have 敵だと思ってない. So teki is kara teki is a thing that I've heard, and teki is like enemy, rival, opponent. Uh, yeah. So uh, he doesn't think the Pope is his enemy. I have a sneaking suspicion that's not quite what he said. アイランは核兵器を持ってはいけない. So, いけない is like bad, wrong, naughty. Iran having nuclear weapons is bad. Man, God, it feels like I've heard that for years and years and years. アイランは核兵器 nuclear weapon. Uh, uh, ではいけない. Does that change its meaning? Because this is 持っては持って oh, okay. Let's see here. A form はいけない. Must not. May not. It's the single negative instead of the double. Oh, okay. So te form something. Now is this wa? Because that, yeah, okay, it is wa. All right. So Iran must not have uh nuclear weapons. Which is a more severe form of what I said by a little bit. Okay. 教皇は as for the Pope, uh, that 理解, say must do. Oh, right, that's a good point because we do use the double negative, to be like, must do. ならない。それを理解 oh. As for the Pope, they now speaking of, uh, isn't like this our must right here? それを理解しなければならない. So, they must not, they mustn't not, understand. So they must understand. Okay. So, 教皇はそれを理解しなければならない. So, 理解 being understanding, comprehension, appreciation, sympathy. Really? Okay. Hey, there's reason, principle, logic. Yeah, sure. And that's like the only pronunciation of that one, right? Ri, otowari. Oh, never mind. Apparently, there's another one. I only knew the one. All right, rikai, understanding, comprehension, appreciation. Uh, rikai. I don't know if this is one we've had before or not. No. Dang. We are getting a lot of these, and this is just the first article. Oh my. Oh my. Apprehension. Okay. We've seen this a bit more often lately. I wonder if they're just trying to do it more for these articles. Uh, Either way. All right. We got a. It's that time of the year, between January and December, where all of the articles will be about the heat or rain. All right. 気温が40度以上になった日は、極小日。極小日 is a day that has a temperature of above, uh, uh, I thought it was 40. This one's saying 35. Either way, it's a hot day. Okay. Uh, the temperature, when it on days when it becomes above 40 degrees Celsius, 北小日. So they're saying this means day when really, really hot. I mean, a specific level of heat, but it's a day when it's really, 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 really hot. 気象庁は気温が40度以上になった日を極小日と呼ぶことにしました。Okay, okay, which this is just the title again, but now they're saying that it's coming from the Kishoucho, which is the JMA. Okay. So 25度以上に日は夏日, which is just summer days. Yeah, a hot summer day. Wait, they have names for every level of day heat? What about the end of the first sentence? Okay. We have a nisuru here. Okay, well, it's thinking it that way. So we're going to do okay. Ko yobu. So koto nisuru in particular. Well, we've had this one, right? Oh, I see what you're pointing out. Okay. So they've decided to call. Oh, wait. So are they adding more delineations for names of days? Have we not had this one? Maybe we've had one of the other ones that Mosholbi. Okay. So they've decided to call days that are above 40. Oh, okay. So that means we must have like this one already. Or maybe not. Who knows? Not there. Oh, 8 already. Oh wow. Okay. Yes. Okay. We do have that one already. Okay. So they're adding in they've decided to call days that have a temperature above 40 degrees Celsius Boku Shobi. Okay. So, and then they go through all the delineations they have here. Okay. Which these must have already existed, even though the only one I'd seen was this. Okay. Where were we? Oh, right here. So, 30度以上は、真夏日. Well, that's like truth. So this is, right? Yeah, true. So, truly a summer day. A day in which the temperature rises above 30. Okay. 真夏日. Okay. And then the one we already knew about, 35度以上は猛暑日です。40度以上に日には名前がありませんでした. There wasn't a name for days above 40. Well, while we're at it, let's come up with a name for days above 45 and above 50. I think Fenwick's got a good one there for that. 気象庁は40度以上になる日が増えたため、名前をつけることを考えました。Okay, so the days in which it's above 40 degrees Celsius increased. So essentially, because the days, for the sake of, good sake of, as a consequence of, the effect of, this is happening. 名前をつけることをつける Yeah, to attach, but oh, they thought they would attach the name to the days. Okay. 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 名前をつけることを考えました. So they thought that they're going to attach the name to the days. Okay. Sure. Why not? Website で、アン、Anki questionnaire survey poll. Oh, it's from a French word. That's why it doesn't seem like a thing.
アンケート
Okay, and they're not Russian, any of those. Anketo. Not that there'd be anything to Russian that. Questionnaire survey. Okay. Anketo. 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 Okay. I was reading something earlier, and they had sirs and madams written, but they had them written in the French way of saying them. And it's like, what is this word supposed to be? Wait, not today. Unketo. Okay. And it ended up being the French way of writing it. And I was like, oh. And then I was like, oh right, if I drop this and this from this word, it says madam. Okay, right. And to speak French, you don't say half the words, but it's very important how you don't say that half of the word. It's my understanding of French, which is limited at all. All right. So, anketo is a questionnaire. Oh, so the result, they did a questionnaire on their website, and that's the result, huh? 僕勝日が一番多くなりました。Okay. 僕は暑いという意味です。Okay, let's work through this one. ひどく, isn't that like cruel? Terribly? Dreadfully? What was hidoi? Hidoi, yeah, hidoi, cruel, heartless, hard, harsh. Okay. So hidoku is awful, dreadful, cruelly, severely. Sure. ひどく暑い日という、意味です。Okay. So 意味 is meaning. I almost said reason, but meaning. Yeah, it's the adverb form of hidoi. Yeah, exactly. They dropped the e, went to ku. It's an adverb now. Well, unless the next thing following it is naru, then that's just what you do with naru, because you always go to the ku form with naru, because I guess you're always adverbing with not. Anyways, ひどく暑い日という意味です。Okay, so Fenwick's saying they have seen it spelled hidoi with it says it's archaic. Even though it says it's archaic and autocomplete won't even find it. Oh, you saw it with the rarely used form that's archaic. Oh wow. Okay. 僕勝利と書いたら 熱中症などにならないように愛してください。Okay, I gotta work through this last sentence here. So, the hot day, と、書いたら, so if you hear this, 熱中症, which is heat stroke, right? Yeah, I remember you from last year's articles. 熱中症などにならないように対策してください. So 対策して is, yeah, exactly. Okay. I recognize this sentence, or at least words from this sentence. Right, okay. So please take care for the sake of not becoming heat stroked and whatnot when you hear that it is a Hoko Shobi. Okay. Yeah. All right. It's all coming back from last summer. Get ready. We're going to read some variation of that sentence over and over again. All right. Now for the fun part. This is the Yasashi Asahi Shimbun article. It's not the shortest. I think we're gonna give it a full hour for this video, or less. So we'll see where we get to on this one. There's a lot to it, but I do want to start making sure that we go through a couple of these articles when we're doing this, just to get more exposure to stuff that's not NHK News Web easy. I do kind of like reading the news. Okay. Let's get into it. So, 災害, disaster calamity, 関連死, death. So disaster deaths, disaster related, I guess. Oh, I did not notice that. So potentialists point out that Hidoi uses the same kanji as Hokusho. Oh, I did not notice that. So that makes sense that they did it that way. Okay, so they're saying that the day is so hot, it's a cruel day, essentially. Ah. Okay, so this feels like, is it related? Yeah. Oh, quite literally. Oh, so is this disaster-related death? Disaster-related death. So, kanren is related then? Relation convenience. Noun suru. Okay, so, この事実はお互いに関連し合ってる. Oh, so okay, so they're joined, they're related. I see it. Okay,関連, relation. So 関連し, related death, directly caused by something. Oh, I think we read an article very similar to this one on NHK Newsweb Easy, talking about how a lot of the deaths from natural disasters are not the natural disaster, it is the follow-up to it. I think this is more on that same topic. Okay, so 災害関連死に認定記録. Kiroku is documents, papers. We've seen this one hundreds of times because every time we handed in a bug in the Shinchan game, One-san would say, Bakiri kiroku shimashita. So, like, perfectly documented. So, ninte, right here, ninte, authorization document. Oh, okay. So a disaster-related deaths authentication document? Recognition? Okay. Ninte, authorization. That, I don't know if this will come up, but that could be an important word to have heard about. One of those words that you're like, if it doesn't come up, that's probably great. If it does, that's probably not good. But authorization, authorization, authorization. There we go. And then they just wrote acknowledgement twice. Is there a difference? There is a difference. One of them has an extra E in it. I'm not writing that. Okay. Certification. I'm not gonna do the bit twice in a row there. Okay. Okay. 被を減らす対策. Hey, 対策. We literally just read that. Okay. 対策にあまり活用されていません. Okay. Higai is like wound, right? Because this is damage right here. Yeah, so damage, injury, harm. Because this is harm, damage, evil influence. Okay. There was a really fun mimetic I saw for this one that was they tried to put a hat on the king while he stood over the mouth of a big hole. It ended in injury. And I was like, you know what? That's a kind of clever mimetic there. And it must be a good one because I remembered it, right? So, higai o harasu, hirasu. So, to decrease, to diminish. Taisaku. So, preparations to decrease injury. Amari, which is like the anti-yoku, right? So, if yoku is often, amari is not often. So, amari katsuyo. Katsuyo suru. Katsuyo. I know we know katsuyo. Activity, task, utilization, practical use. Also, isn't this also the conjugation one? Practical use. Yes, it is. Okay, cool, nice, good. Hey, I remembered a thing. Practical use, making good use of, capitalizing on. So they're often not capitalizing on their preparations to diminish injuries. Might be getting that slightly wrong, but I think that's the gist of the sentence there. Oof. Oof. As good enough. You know, sometimes I'll take it. That is a not fun picture there. Is that looks like a very large roof. Is that a temple over there? Maybe. Oh no. All over the place with that. Okay. Well, let's continue on here. 災害があった後. Atta is fun to say. So after there is a calamity, after there is a disaster, 災害があった後. Uh, mind giving it another zoom for you? The picture? Here, let's do the text. Okay. Where? Which particular? Oh, I see. I gotcha. Make text bigger. I gotcha. No problem. Okay. 災害があった後、避難生活で, so Hinan was our evacuation. So Hinan seikatsu, living in evacuation centers. Yep. で、体調が悪くなったことなどによってなくなることを災害関連死と言います。Okay. Okay. So let's work through all of that. We have 悪くなった. So to become bad, to become poor, to become Can this also kind of mean evil? To become worse, to go bad, to spoil. Yes, okay. Title. I don't know this word. Oh, physical condition, state of health. Okay, because this is body. That part we got, but tune, tone, meter, key, prepare, exercise, investigate, harmonize, mediate? You mean a lot of things. Okay. So, taicho is state of health. All right. That's a new one. So let's put it in there. Okay, taicho. It's always fun when I say that's a new one. And then I get done filling out this bit, and it's like duplicate found. Like, oh no, maybe I should pay more attention to this one. Physical condition. What's really fun is when I write it in two different ways. So I have it in there twice. I've noticed I did that once because I put one in when I was going through Anki. I got something and I was like, okay, it's been a bit since I've seen that. Wow. And then the very next one was the exact same one, basically, but it had an even bigger number attached to it. It was like, oh, been a while since I've seen that one. Ah. Okay, so by living in evacuation shelters, their physical condition becomes worse. Koto nado. Nado after a nominalizer koto? Really? Is this... Is that's a ta, koto, nado, ni, yotte, nakunaru koto o. Wow, we got a lot of kotos doing work in here. Okay. Huh. Nado after koto. Yes. Sure, why not? So things like uh your physical condition becoming worse when living in a shelter. Ni yotte. So ni yotte, according to, due to. Okay, because of. Ni yotte. Okay, so uh, living in shelters, your physical condition worsens, uh, and things like that. Because of it, because we have a knee pointing back to all this, uh, uh, death, dying, ことを災害関連死、関連死と言います。Okay, so there are disaster related deaths. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So this is pointing at this, which is at all of that. And then this is all of that. Okay. So, this is a big old sentence. Let's read sentence one. 災害があった後、still fun to say. 避難生活で体調が悪くなったことなどによって亡くなることを災害関連死と言います。That is a lot. That is a lot. But we got the idea of it. Fully understand that. All right. Second sentence. 2016年の熊本地震では亡くなった200... this sentence might look intimidating at first, but reducing it down to X, O, Y, Toyu is, yeah, I mean, we're getting there, eventually. Alright. 2016年の熊本地震では亡くなった200、いや、278人の80% 2016 Kumamoto Jishin. So the Kumamoto earthquake. So during or because of I don't okay. This seems like an incomplete thought here, so I bet it gets completed later on. Okay. 関連でした. Okay. Because this is saying 80% of the 278 people that passed away during the 2016 earthquake. And then, I see. Okay, I see what they're going to be doing here. 2024年の能登半島地震. The Noto is the English word for island, but half of an island. Peninsula, there we go. Okay, Noto Hanto Jishin. So this is peninsula, the Hanto, right there. Hanto is peninsula. So Noto, peninsula, earthquake. では、亡くなった、how is it, in this case, is it, I need to figure out when 7 is, 1 and when it's 7. But, 727人のうちの、70% がそれぞれ. So, I've heard それぞれ a lot, but I've never been in a position to look it up. Is this just like 我々 that is we, where it's like these, each respectively? Oh, okay. What's the 700? Okay. Welcome in, Anos. Welcome in. We're almost done with this recording, actually, and then we're going to be playing a game called Unicorn Overlord. It's been pretty cool. How are you doing? It's 4 a.m. Oh no. Where were we? Okay. Sorezore. I just read sorezore. So sorezore, each respectively. Oh, I was like, what do I say in English when I want to mean that? I say respectively. Okay, so in the 2016 earthquake and the 2024 earthquake, respectively, 災害関連しでした. Okay, so there were disaster-related deaths for each, respectively, of 80% and 70%. Woo! Okay, sorezore is definitely new, and it's something that I've heard a bunch, but just I've never been in a position to actually click on if you feel like it. Oh, I always feel like clicking. You know me. I can't not. Each respectively. Phrase, each respectively. No noun. Okay. Oh yeah, when we go to a noun, So it is a noun, and when it goes to a noun, it needs a no. So, みんなそれぞれ食べたいものを頼んでね. Okay, so request the food, the things you want to eat. Everyone, respectively, each order something you want to eat. Okay, that makes sense. I think, yeah, I think we got it. I'm very happy to finally get this in a time when I can look it up. So each respectively, not respectfully, respectively. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay. Here we are. At これから。これから起きるかもしれない. Wow, it's been a while since we've seen a かもしれない. 沖縄地震での災害関連死については、首都、東京 ?OK. 首都 Oh, duh. Okay. Uh, 直下地震で起きて、oh boy, 4、not 1000、41線に、何回トラフ、トラフ。Oh, all right, 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 right. This is a thing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This was a very specific earthquake. I remember this now. This name. Nankai Trafu uh Kyodai Jishin. Because this is like this bit right here is huge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Because that's part of the word giants. Is it just Kyonin? Maybe I don't quite remember, but this is the mega thrust earthquake. De okte, 52人と予想されてます。Okay. You really don't see a lot of kamoshirenai that early on in a sentence. Yeah, it's basically the second word inside of here. Well, third word essentially. Uh, okay. So, uh, from this essentially, right? So from now on, after this, in the future, from this, in the future, okiru, which in this case is to, uh, you might get up, might blaze, might be awake, it might be the occur, might be the happen version of it. So kamoshirenai is might. So it might occur. Oh, okay. So if that type of thing occurs, lots of earthquakes, Okinawa Jishin, are big earthquakes, not lots. That's the other oku. This is lots, this is big. Both o. Okinawa Jishin no. I don't know here. So via these big earthquakes, no. Why is this no here? Nominalizes yeah. Substitute for ga? Would it be? I don't think it's a substitute. Indicates a confident conclusion. I don't think so. I'm a bit confused about this note, but I kind of want to keep working through this though. We have a in regards to disaster related deaths. So, and then wa. So all of this is our topic. Okay. So if this might occur, large earthquakes in regards to in regards to disaster related deaths from large earthquakes that might occur from this. Wa. Shito, which is capital, Tokyo, which isn't Tokyo technically not the official, like it is the capital in the sense that the diet's there, the emperor's there, and whatnot, but isn't it not like officially it? You think it's regular no combined with de like Nihon de no denwa bango, Japanese phone number. Oh, you think it's the regular. Oh, large. Oh, no, that makes sense. That makes actually a lot of sense. It is the possessive no because from via large earthquakes is uh okay, disaster related deaths. So we're talking about in large earthquakes and large earthquakes, disaster-related deaths. I see. Yeah. Just like Nihon Deno Denwa Bango. Yeah. No, that makes sense, pretentious. Thank you. Okay. Uh, uh, okay. Tokyo. Uh, Choka Jishin. Choka. And that's under. Choka Jishin de okute. Okay, directly under. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, if there's an earthquake directly under the capital, so via an earthquake directly under the capital, okte, lots. So we have lots as an adverb here. Oi, okte. Okay. Okay. So if there's an earthquake directly underneath the capital, there will be lots of people, and then they give a number. Is that typical to see numerous and then a number, large quantity, a lot, much? Because normally I see them use okte, and it's just to say that there are a vague lots. Maybe I've seen oku or oi and then a number before, but I don't recall seeing it that way. And it's fine because it still means just a lot of people, but they're giving an estimate, I guess. I don't know. Exact like I get the gist of this, but I don't know exactly how to take it. That type of hang up, you know. And then they're talking about the Nankai Trofu Kyodai Jishin de. So if this occurs, the big one, this is Japan's the big one, which could happen basically any day because they've been due for a while, is what's been said. And I know there was some worry with a couple of the last ones that they were worried they might trigger this trough. But they're saying if that happens, we'll have about this many people. To yoso sarete masu. So yoso was our expectation. Yes, okay. So there. So they are expecting this many deaths from these events. Okay. All right. Where are we at? 58 minutes? Okay. You know what? We will call it there. I said we'd stop at an hour. We just wrapped up this set of sentences right there. I don't want to get into another one on the video here because I know that will take up time. The main reason I'm doing these articles is because they're written in substantially more difficult grammar than NHK NewsWeb Easy, and it definitely forces me to learn, which is the whole point, right? So my goal is never to read the whole article. It is to read and learn as much as we can. So I think we'll call it right there. We definitely got some new words today. We got 12 new words from those 3 articles. Strangely, a lot of new words on the NHK NewsWeb Easy articles. That was actually surprising. Definitely some grammar review inside of there as well, so that's great. I mean, you read a single sentence and you're technically doing grammar review, but I digest. Anyways, hopefully you got some new words, some new grammar, or at the very least, you got an hour worth of entertainment. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your studies. And I hope to see you again tomorrow for another daily Japanese study video. I do need to say that next week there may or may not be videos. It depends on whether I can get enough of my equipment with me down to where I'm traveling for work. So if you don't see any videos next week, Means I wasn't able to bring enough stuff to do that, but I am studying every single day, regardless of whether or not I'm able to put out a video. So I just wanted to put that warning out there at the very end of this. Anyways, that's it for me. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you later.